You're looking at clips from Allegiance, a new American musical appearing at the Old Globe Theater now through the 28th of this month. And it's time to introduce our mystery guest. I'm sure you've figured this out by now. Star Trek fame and Allegiance fame, George Takei, joins us right here on San Diego 6 in the Morning. It's good to see you, my friend.
Good to be here.
Yeah, we've crossed paths a few times over the years, but not since you did my what has now become my favorite new commercial. Can I get an oh my?
Oh my.
I love it.
I owe that to Howard Stern. It's a common phrase, you know, oh my. But he's the guy that has it on tape, and he plays it over and over and over again and made it my signature.
So when you did that commercial, I've got to ask you, did you throw that line in on your own, or was that scripted? Please tell me you just threw it in and they said, that's brilliant, I have to keep it.
You're right. That's exactly what I did. It wasn't in the script. I just threw it in.
Oh, see, I'm so happy to hear that. You know, we'll talk about Star Trek in a second, but you know, because you talk about that, you know, every place you go, you almost have to. It's almost, you know, mandatory.
It's become my signature.
And you don't seem to mind that.
No, no. I mean, it's a very common phrase that has become my label.
Right.
So,
I mean, it's part of the culture, but so is this play. And it's so close to your heart that I sometimes wonder how you take the stage without breaking down sometimes at night. It's Allegiance, a new American musical. It's about the internment camps during World War II, and when we put thousands of Japanese Americans into internment camps. Your family was sent to a camp, and that included
as was
you.
I. I was 5 years old, but yes, we were imprisoned simply because we happened to look like the people that bombed Pearl Harbor. We're Americans, but all guarantees of citizenship evaporated. There were no charges, and in this country, our justice system, we have a right to know why we're being arrested. In our case, there was no charge, no trial, no due process.
Could it be maybe one of the greatest failures of the Constitution in the history of the country, if not the greatest failure?
It is an egregious violation of our Constitution. And that's why we need to know this story, so that we learn the lesson from our stumbles, our mistakes, and not repeat that again. And we tell that story dramatically, movingly, and as a matter of fact, I do break down in this play. You got to come see it.
How do you get through that each night? Is it just because you're an actor and that's what you do and you can compartmentalize, or is it hard?
Beyond that, it's my life mission. I think, you know, I'm always surprised by the number of people who don't know that this happened in the United States. And as I said, I think there's a profound American lesson to be learned. So I've gone on national speaking tours to universities and corporations on the internment. We've together with other people, founded a museum called the Japanese American National Museum that we're located in Los Angeles, but we travel shows throughout the country. It has been my mission in life, and I consider Allegiance my legacy project. So, yes, I have my life and my passion and my love of this country's ideals, which failed, but we can make it a truer system, invested in this drama.
The Old Globe Theater, it's got to be a wonderful, very comforting place to work. It's an actor's home, isn't it?
It's an outstanding theater institution. It's gotten awards, national awards, and I'm so proud to be working at the Old Globe Theater, because even before my professional connection began, we used to drive down regularly to attend those fantastic productions, both Shakespearean, American classics, as well as original plays. And I'm so grateful that the Old Globe is giving it this handsome production, our play, Allegiance, such a handsome production.
Now, it'll be there through October the 28th, so folks, you really need to be thinking right now about getting your tickets and not wasting any time. Because, again, the momentum is really building for Allegiance, a new American musical, and now the word is out that George Takei is here in town and his close personal connection to this. So it's going to be a tough ticket, but if you get on the phone right now, get online, get your tickets, you're still going to be able to get to see the show.
I might add that the last week is an extension. We were supposed to close on the 21st, but because we've had sold-out weekends and the raves have been fantastic, and every performance has ended with a spontaneous standing ovation.
See, I'm getting goosebumps you just telling me about it, so I promise you I'll get down to see it before you head out of town. Let's go back a little bit and talk about Star Trek and have a little bit of fun here, because I know you've got a very playful side to you. I can see the twinkle in your eye and the great smile and the wonderful laugh. That had to be so much fun at the time. You had no idea you were creating this iconic little TV show at the time that would spawn this whole movie series and so forth.
No, at the time that we were on first run, we were cellar dwellers. Our ratings were very low, despite the fact that we announced at the beginning of every episode that we were boldly going on a 5-year mission. Those Klingons, called NBC programming executives, canceled us after 3 seasons.
And yet, 3 seasons, and this thing lives forever. It will live forever.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. That's right. That's right. I'm with you on that. Did you still keep in touch? Anybody with the cast? I mean, still some warm feelings? Leonard Nimoy still a good friend?
He came to see Allegiance. Walter Koenig, who played Chekhov, came to see Allegiance, and they were full of raves. So, yeah, we're great friends, and we support each other. And Leonard has been particularly supportive. And
the question that will be asked until the end of time, is there ever any chance that you reunite in space at some time?
Who knows? We might do Star Trek, the American musical.
I'd pay to come see it. George Takei here in town for Allegiance, a new American musical. Please don't miss the opportunity to come see this. It's really one to bring the young people in your family to as well, and have a great family discussion in the car on the way home. George, just a pleasure. Live long and prosper, my friend. Good to see you.
Thank you.
See you again.